You're watching Kutztown Hockey, only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast.
All right, I got Coach Raul Batista, coach of D2 for Kutztown. Coach, tonight the Golden Bears will be taking on the Mountaineers. How are you looking to take on them tonight here outside?
Yeah, I don't want to change any game plans here. Same thing I tell the boys every game. Go out there, work hard, skate hard. Don't take a shift off. I think we are best when we are hard on the forecheck. It's proven to be success for us, so that's going to be our number one key tonight to this game.
Coach, this is a special night for this team, not just because for the fact that we're outside, but it is senior night. It's a very significant game for Phil Melito, Jackson Novak, and Dalton Bull. How special do you think that is for them as well?
Yeah, it's an accomplishment. These guys are, here in college, a lot of work, from school and practices and hockey. I think it's good to recognize these guys, on a night like this, especially outdoors. What a great venue for them. But yeah, truly special for these three. And
Coach, who will be starting in net outside here at Spring Mountain?
Yeah, we got Colby starting his first outdoor game, so
okay.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
You're watching Kutztown Hockey on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a special edition of KU Hockey. We're indeed, too. It's a 2-for-1 special. And what I mean by that, it's not only an outdoor classic, it is senior night as they will take on the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Mountaineers, quite a journey just to get to this rink. I'll go over that later on in the first period. For Kutztown, they are 7-12-0. Last weekend, they played Rowan University twice. They won 5-2 over them the first game, lost to them 3-2 in the next. As for the Mountaineers, this is not their first time outside this season. They won 6-5 over UNC Charlotte on Truist Field back in November. Now for tonight's starting goaltenders. In net for the Mountaineers is number 35, Becca DeVore. Goals against average 4.39, save percentage of .727, a 2-0-0 record. And in net for the Golden Bears, it's the former Parkland Trojan, number 1, Colby Rosen. Rosen this season, goals against average 4.62, save percentage of .841, a 3-5-0 record. We welcome those of you watching from Kutztown and all the way down from North Carolina as the Outdoor Classic is underway. It's the Golden Bears and the Mountaineers. DeRosa hits it off the boards as now one of the three seniors from tonight, Phil Melito, will fling it back to the second senior in Jackson Novak as his whack near the Mountaineers bench. All three seniors are on the ice right now for Kutztown. Jackson Novak, 28 in gold, Dalton Bull, 22, and Phil Melito in 48. Melito wearing that Danny Briere 48 will shoot it down into the Mountaineer end for an icing for the first whistle of the game. Only 29 seconds in. Arnett trying to get the puck off the faceoff. Makes a centering pass tipped wide, nearly off the stick of Lucas Treadman on the right side of Colby Rosen. Bears bring it back past the line from Novak, who goes tumbling down past the line, actually, as this is going to be cleared back in, as the Bears get their first line change of the night. Falling down, actually, behind the net there was Aiden Hoey on the back part of the net, and now, meanwhile, the Mountaineers move back the other way. It's Lucas Treadman as he's going to turn back on the corner. Treadman's going to spin around Tyree Petaway. Treadman nearly centering pass. It's intercepted there by Slotwinski. Back comes the other way. It's the freshman Frankie Izzy. Brings it over the line towards Pareka. Lost control of the puck. Kicked there off the skates there. Petaway keeps it. Takes a shot. That goes wide of the goal. Izzy trying to go for the rebound as it goes back towards the corner. Back towards the point. Whacked away back towards Frankie Izzy. And Gretzky's office behind the net. Got down to the corner. That shot there by Pareka, I believe getting a piece of that was the pads there of DeVore. Mountaineers will now rush back the other way, racing past the line. It's McCade. McCade with a shot, saved by Rosen, and he's got it. McCade so far this season, 2 goals, 2 assists for 4 points, unable to get his fourth there. His third, actually, beg your pardon. We have a large audience here at Spring Mountain tonight, both fans for Kutztown and the Mountaineers. Josh Bauer, another former Parkland Trojan, had an excellent sophomore season. This pass comes there from Melito, tipped back down, brought back towards the other way, As a big check is made there on the Appalachian bench. Getting hit there actually was Joseph Lorio. Actually, that's a player I wanted to talk about. Talked to him briefly before the game. A little funny story came out of that I'll bring up in a little bit. Back comes Josh Bauer on the corner. Chipped off his stick there as it comes back towards the circle. McCabe will throw him back towards the wing. Losing control there was the recently mentioned Lorio. He'll go to the bench for some rest. Antonio Nella's pass tipped off the stick there of Rogers. Chasing forward there was Novak, the captain and president of the team. Will relentlessly go for it back on the corner. Now goes to Stephen Graney. Graney somewhat checked from behind. The puck now goes towards the corner again as the Appalachian State Mountaineers manage to get out of harm's way from their perspective, at least for now. And Nella off towards the wing for DeRosa. Spins. Makes another nice move. That time he got away there from Beck. Now he gets checked there nearly on the red line. He actually got really hit hard there by Brady. As now the Mountaineers will once again clear it down. Paul Perricone, the excellent offensive defenseman this year for Kutztown, has the fourth most points on the team with 15. That shot on net goes wide there of Rosa as it went off the boards. Novak's pass was tipped by as now the Bears move back as a 2-1. It's with Graney. He's got Canestra. Graney waits, holds, shoots, scores! Patience and persistence pays off for Graney. 1-0 Golden Bears. That is Graney's 14th goal in the year. Coming into this game, he led the team in goals, and as he extends it even further as it's 1-0 KU, less than 5 minutes in. Good early lead for Kutztown. They're going to need it against this Appalachian State team. As that puck went past the pads of DeVore and into the net from Graney. As Perricone will now shoot it past the red line here. Public address announcer confirming the goal belonging to Graney. 15 in gold and maroon. This puck escapes DeRosa as Perricone hits it off the boards there away from the freshman Griffin Carpenter. Now sent back towards the defense. Sam Casper trying to get it past the line will now actually pass it towards the wing. The captain of the Mountaineers going for the puck was Carpenter. Shot in there by the graduate student Gavin Wolf as they'll call play dead here with 15:55 to go in the first period. So one player I was trying to mention earlier, number 20, Joseph Loria, who plays for the Mountaineers, had a brief conversation with him prior to the game, talking about not only how it's broadcasting for tonight, but he told me quite an interesting story on the great journey the Mountaineers did just to get here. And what do we have here? It seems like they were about to drop the puck at center ice, and DeVore had a puck in his side of the ice. So I guess we almost had 2 pucks to play. That would have been interesting. But back to the story I was talking about. So Loria was telling me for the Mountaineers, they had quite a journey just to get here. So just to let you guys know, from our exact location, Appalachian State is 538 miles from here. They came from all the way from Boone, North Carolina to play here tonight. That's about an 8.5-hour drive. They had 2 vans that hold 15 players each, and the players, for what I've been told, had to drive the vans themselves just to get here. And they arrived here near the stadium from a hotel at 4:30 a.m. this morning just to play here tonight. Not to mention with the troubles of final weeks coming up for them too. Same thing for Kutztown as well. That shot of net off the draw goes off the glass. You can apologize if there's some angles of the glass that's fogged up. It's a bit out of our control because it's not the coldest weather for these outdoor games yet. I hope you can see well enough. This is cleared back into the zone by Treadman. Slutwinski behind his goal, vice president of the team. Pareka, this puck goes over his head. He gets somewhat checked behind his back there. He got hit there by Arnett. And now Treadman's going to get it past the wing there. Tyree Petaway, his first year in D2, was with D3 last year. Still looking to get his first goal of the season. He's one of 3 players on the Golden Bears that do not have goals this season so far. That includes Tyree Petaway, Jackson Foster, and Antonio Anella, all defensemen. Meanwhile, here comes Remsen racing. Speed gets checked hard towards the corner. I'm not sure if any coaches from the bench were looking for a penalty from that based on how he fell, but we continue to play on. 14.5 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 Golden Bears. Goal comes from Stephen Graney. Apologies, I cannot say what the shots on that are since it is not updated on the scoreboard. But we'll work with it anyway. Repsick, the all-star roller hockey player, will go to the bench. Onella gets tumbling down near the penalty box. You can see Justin Strom watching as Miller makes his pass on the wing. And sticking there by McCabe. Graney back on the right corner will turn back past the net there of Rosen. Graney trying to burst the Jets. Graney past the line. Pass on the wing goes to Bauer. Bauer with the shot that goes wide of the goal. Another shot on net was blocked. And now the Mountaineers will have this knuckle puck bounce all the way down the Kutztown, and no icing here as DeRosa picked up the garbage as he brings it back towards neutral ice. D-Rose, as they call him in the locker room, past the line with the shot, and a nice save is made by DeVore to stop play. Michael DeRosa got his first goal of the season during Kutztown's first game of the season when the team played at the home of the Miracle on Ice, Lake Placid, New York. He had a nice goal against the Bengals. DeRosa also having a nice season for himself. 4 goals, 6 assists for 10 points. Very good offensive numbers for a defenseman. Assistant captain and a pretty good blue liner, too. Now this is nearly off the boards from Graney, trying to go for the puck going for the puck on the corner. The player's somewhat blurred out since they're near the foggy glass as this puck goes out of play. And one thing to mention, since we are outside and there's no roof, there is no safety netting, so everyone's got to be careful when the puck comes flying over the glass. I want to welcome those of you watching all the way from Boone, North Carolina to watch the Mountaineers play tonight. Thank you for joining the stream. As it's still 1-0 KU. Off this tie-up, this goes off the boards. Paul Perico keeps it onside. Chasing for there was Gavin Wolf. And now the Golden Bears and Mountaineers will battle for there. Trying to clear it back out. Briefly for a chance was Casper. As now still kept onside. Kutztown having a lot of good offensive opportunities and having the puck a lot in their opponent's end of the ice so far. In this game, Trentman will clear it past the center ice blue line as Carpenter will back into there for D-Rose. It's a shot back past the stick there of Carpenter all the way down. No icing here as we play on Casper. Doesn't have his stick. He's got to go in front of the blue plate. Carpenter takes it away. Carpenter still holding on. One time there by Petaway that goes wide. Casper still without his stick. He's just hoping play can end soon so he can get a new one. His stick does not appear to be broken. It's a stray stick out there as it's still on back towards the corner. Bears will set up here on the circle. That shot was blocked down. This comes back from Slogwinski. What's one blast? And that's blocked there. Good defensive play there is made by Rogers. Two-way hockey at its finest. Those block shots hurt, but they pay off. As this bounces towards the blue paint there on the crease, and it's carefully retrieved there by Beatston. Now the Bears still continuing this offense. As finally picking up a stick there is the captain, Sam Casper. Didn't happen for the longest time as the Mountaineers will ice this puck. So for Kutztown, this will be their last game of playing games in the year of 2023. Don't worry, the season's not over. They'll have games in 2024. After tonight, they'll be off until January 27th when they'll take on Penn State Harrisburg. They'll have 6 games remaining in the season after tonight. And now the Mountaineers will try to move with some numbers with a 2-on-4. Clearing it into the zone there was Rogers as he goes tumbling down off the boards. Now this is nearly in front there for a backhand shot. I believe Rosen may have gotten a piece of that chance there from Bongren. Now this pass will go down towards the Mountaineers defense. Trying to go for the puck was Owen Pareka. Trying to sneak the puck by. He nearly caught the guard off of Seth Johnson. As the Golden Bears will take it back from their own zone. No icing here. Off the glass, past the Kutztown bench. Cleared it on an onside play. Jackson Foster. Will give it down towards the wing. As now the Bears will now rush through center ice from Frankie Izzy. Back comes Luke Repson. Repson backhand centering pass that was tipped wide. Trying to go for Frankie Izzy. kept on the line by Melito. That was blocked down. Repsick can't get it. It goes to the senior. Phil Melito gets taken down. Tripping penalty coming up. Power play coming up for the Golden Bears. Rosen was seemingly about to go to the bench, but the Mountaineers touched up, and the Bears, to the man advantage they go. Chase Arnett, it's actually going to be a hooking call as he's in the box of shame for the next 2 minutes. Canestra, Graney, Novak, DeRosa, and Paracone out for the special teams power play line right now. Off this tie, the Mountaineers try to clear, but they can't. Graney takes control as it hits off the stanchion of the boards towards the glass. Jackson Noah centering pass, and no Golden Bear to tip it in front, or at least shoot it in front. Canestra, the outstanding freshman. Canestra with a shot that I believe that was blocked. I'm not sure if DeVore got a piece of that. It was such a quick shot as Paracone will have to retrieve this puck back in his own zone. Paracone back for Stephen Graney. 1:30 to go in the power play as Canestra brings it past the line. Canestra going around the circle for a shot that goes wide. Chase Canestra has the second most points on the team as of right now. He was tied with Graney coming into this game, as they're going to call play dead here with 1:17 to go on the man advantage. 9:31 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Kutztown. There's an offside, it appeared to be, to cause the play to stop. So now the line is Bauer, Repsick, Carpenter, Bates, as well as Slotwinski. Colton Bates, the junior, had a nice assist against the University of Delaware back in October. Carpenter on the circle. Carpenter with a shot that goes wide. Now it's on the point for Repsick. Repsick controlling. Backhand pass intercepted as the Mountaineers clear it past the blue line. Good play by Rogers. Blocked the shot earlier. Cleared it there. Still on the ice now. 48 seconds to go on the power play. Repsick will stop on the point. Holding on back there for Carpenter. Repsick takes it back. Repsick approaching the bad angle shot as that goes off the side of the boards. Bates can't control the pass. Controlled there by Slotwinski. Now the Bates. 31 seconds to go on the man advantage. Slotwinski to the back. Bates there. Repsick in front of the goal. Carpenter, one-time blast that goes wide. Had the power there, just not much accuracy as the Mountaineers escape with that. Racing for the puck there is Rogers, short-handed as he's going to nearly take the puck, but Slotwinski got to it first. 14 seconds on the man advantage now. Josh Bauer off the boards near the penalty box doors. Has Bates waiting, so it won't be an offside. Cleanly goes by. Bauer behind there was Graney, as he's going to throw one back towards the corner as the power play has expired. Now it's nearly tipped back in front as Graney's going to take a long-range shot. That does not go by. You hear the audience reacting to that shot on goal. Paul Paracone, his shot was blocked down. Good play is made there by McKay. McKay's going to go for it, trying to get on Novak, but Novak got to it first. Good play by the captain to prevent the Mountaineers from getting a shot on net. Paracone will nearly get the puck as this goes out of play and lands right into that Christmas tree you can see right there. And I believe that kid's going to get a free souvenir. He's actually standing right by me during the broadcast, and he does, wearing the Valley Forge Minutemen hat. Nice souvenir for him as he gets the puck. Valley Forge Minutemen, a team that fan favorites of the broadcast, Anthony Greco, Jack and Casey, James Penniger, Patrick Laughlin, Aaron Kloss, and others have all played for in the past. Hope they're doing well in college, and for those who are still in Scholastic Hockey. For those fans watching that are in the LVSHL Scholastic Hockey League in the Lehigh Valley, I will be doing some games during the break, so stay tuned for that. Back to this game, however. Paracone with a shot, saved by DeVore. Actually, that may have went wide. I almost looked down for a quick second there on my roster sheet there as Graney's going to maneuver back towards Paracone as he hits it off the glass. Delayed offside here. Wiped off. As now the Bears will try to take it back away from Novak, who shoots it by. This will not be an icing since he was past the red line. And extra going for it. And now it's McCabe nearly on the wing towards the puck too. Slotwinski trying to make this outlet pass to Petaway. Couldn't reach to him. It's shot there by Arnett. Swatwinski will lob it all the way down. It hits the top part of the net, actually. Wonder if that was his plan to maybe get towards the crossbar. We have seen crazy bounces of pucks coming up into the air into the net in the NHL. It can even happen here. It's the same sport. As it's tipped toward the net, I believe DeVore got a piece of that, as now the Mountaineers try to escape, and they will attempt to. Arnett will rush on the left wing. He's got help on the wing. Arnett trying to make some moves as he gets somewhat hit there by Dalton Bull. Bull lost his stick. Both Kutztown players going after him. Relentlessly in the corner. This centering shot was somehow tipped over the net and out of play. Rosen may have gotten a little lucky there, as it is still 1-0 KU with 6:04 remaining in the first. One thing I want to mention during this little stoppage here, if you see the building over the glass there, that's where the Kutztown locker room is for this game. And if you see that white box there, there's actually another one behind it. They're basically two remote trailers. Those are actually the locker rooms for the Mountaineers tonight. I have not been inside it, but for what I can tell, it's probably not ideal, but it's what they have to work with. They travel all this way, take what you can get. Treadman now will chase for it on the corner. Antonio Nella gets to it first, the former Igloo Jaguar in the Atlantic Hockey Federation. Josh Bauer somewhat checked. He tried to take down Seth Johnson after he shot it past the Kutztown zone. And Nella, backhand pass to Foster. Foster will try to bring it back past the wing, as it's good place made by the Mountaineers. Breakaway chance, backhand! Good save made by Colby Rosen, centering through as he got another save there. Lucas Tremman with the big opportunity, I believe, yeah, it was Tremman. He gets another shot, and then he scores! No, it's not in. I thought it was in. No, it stays out. The official waves no goal. Thought it was in for a second based on the reactions. Josh Bauer, Luke Repsick, and others going after a few Mountaineers players. I apologize to the audience near me and watching on saying that was in. I, for a split second, thought that was in mainly from the reactions. That's usually the first sign. But the official waves no goal. Colby Rosen somehow doing just enough to keep it still 1-0 in favor of the Bears. 5:18 remaining. Also, I apologize if the two poles in front of here, one of them is for speakers, one is for light, is somewhat blocking the view on the right side of the ice, but I hope it doesn't look at least too bad. There's no official broadcast area at Spring Mountain here, so I got to work with what I got. Paracone. Paracone's now going to lava back towards center ice. Now going for it is the freshman Frankie Izzy. Had a nice goal against the Farmingdale Rams a few weeks ago. This is now nearly brought past the line, as this is shot back into the zone there by Owen Parecka. Porks, as they call him in the locker room. Paracone almost kept it onside, but he could not. Mountaineers now moving on 2-1. If they can hurry, this is a tip pass wide. Making the pass was McCabe. He tried to get this there to Jason Beck. This is right back to Beck. Trying to chase the puck around Paracone. 4:19 to go in the period. Puck comes into the air. Gravity brings it down. Losing a stick there was Stephen Graney. We've had a few loose sticks in this period alone. Moving back the other way there was Sam Casper, as Petaway will try to get it out of harm's way. Stuck in the corner. Player somewhat disappearing in the foggy glass from here, as they'll try to make some plays back off the boards. The Mountaineers, I believe, nearly kept it in, but they did not. Golden Bears now rush with numbers. It's a 2-on-2. Canestra with Novak, as Canestra's going to chase for it back on the right side. Backhand pass comes in front to Graney. Behind the goal, Graney centering pass. Swatwinski near approaching, but he lost the puck, as Canestra will backhand one back towards the corner. Novak in front, off the net there of DeVore. He got a piece of it off his pillow pads as Graney circles around towards the point. He went past the blue line, so the Bears will have to retrieve back. Novak lobs it towards the corner. Faking the drive attempt there was Casper to clear it out, but he could not. Novak chasing for it. Canestra at center ice. Graney was nearly there. This is backhanded there by Miller. Swatwinski, off, I believe that went off a leg of a Mountaineer, it appeared to be, as now Swatwinski will go for it back on the corner. Swatwinski defensively shoots it towards Canestra. Nobody there to bring it into the offensive zone. As Gruce, now we have another stick that went over the glass and off the shed of actually the garage of the Zamboni. I hope you were able to see that. I do not know whose stick that was. How in the world? So many players have been losing their sticks off their gloves tonight. It's only the first period. There's someone there holding that stick that fell off. Whoever owns it will hopefully get it back. I hope it didn't suffer any damages, since those sticks are, how should I say, overpriced, as a lot of hockey equipment is. Gavin Wolf will go for it back. This puck made a weird bounce off the stanchion, as Miller will shoot it down. No icing here. 2 minutes to go in the first. 1-0 Kutztown. Gavin Wolf will spin back towards the point. As now the Bears will nearly bring it back there from Carpenter. It's nearly brought past the line by DeRosa. It was by Bauer. DeRosa made a nice play to keep it onside, make some nice moves, but he lost possession of the puck. Cleared back towards the Kutztown territory zone. This pass is nearly tipped back away. Good place made, as now Arnett's going to bring it past away. First shot saved by Colby Rosen. What a play was made there by Arnett to keep it in the zone. Chase Arnett, to be exact. This is a backhand error passed by Aiden Hody, as DeRosa is going to have a fan pass off towards the wing. As now DeRosa will take it back from behind his own goal. Last minute to play in the first period, as now the Mountaineers will have the puck right behind his net. This pass was intended on the wing there for McCabe. He'll go for the puck anyways. Petaway will take it behind Rosen. Petaway skating niftily through center ice. Backhand pass going there for Luke Repsick. Repsick past the line with Bauer, and Petaway right behind their backs. Petaway towards Swatwinski. The puck made a weird bounce, and I believe that was an offside. It was. Seemed to be a delayed whistle on the offside. Swatwinski really tried to keep it in, but it just wasn't enough. When the puck actually went on his stick, it made a weird bounce as it made contact with it. And unfortunately, from his viewpoint, it bounced on the wrong side of the line. 30.8 to go in the first. Graney off this time, couldn't win it. It was won there cleanly by Jason Beck. This is cleared in. Icing will be called here against the Bears. Jackson Novak seems to disagree. 21.9 to go now. Off this face-off, the Mountaineers nearly take it. That shot on net was blocked. The chance coming there from Rogers. 15 seconds to go. Bears outlet pass nearly from Novak. He tried to go for Canestra on a home run play, but he couldn't get it to him. 7 seconds left. Swatwinski trying to kill some clock. This went off a Mountaineer stick. It went off the stick there of Arnett. Time expires, and it is 1-0 Golden Bears after one. The goal coming from Stephen Graney in the Outdoor Classic Senior Night. We'll be back for the second. Second period is about to get underway here at Spring Mountain. It is 1-0 Kutztown. The goal coming from Stephen Graney. Goaltenders DeVore and Rosen switching sides. First line out for the Mountaineers. It is Arnett along with Hoey and a few others. There's Brady on the wing there. Trentman is there too. And Marciaco as well. For the Golden Bears, it is Canestra, Graney, Novak, Parancone, and DeRosa to start things out here in the second period. Kutztown with a nice, clean first period. We'll see how the rest plays on. Graney at center ice against on the draw there on Arnett, and we are underway in the second period. 1-0 Golden Bears. Rosen will cover the puck only 8 seconds into the second. Off this face-off, this goes off the glass as this is cleared back towards the defensive side of the ice for the Golden Bears. As now Novak's going to chase for it, turns back a round as he takes a shot on net anyway that goes wide of the goal. Hanged off the boards towards the glass, and now it's tipped off the side of the stick there of Graney. Canestra trying to fling one by towards the point, off the stanchion, but who it was based on the glass being heavily flooded up. Even I can't see who that was, as they appear to be having the puck stuck under a few skates near the Kutztown bench. I believe so. They still battle for it. Play continues on. Paracone seems to be waiting for a whistle based on his gestures. They're still fighting for it. I wish we could have seen a good view of that as it finally comes free. DeRosa was the last one to touch it. Tipped off a stick and back down. We have a delayed offside here coming up against Kutztown. This pass was tipped off of Josh Bauer. He falls down and he covers his face. I think he might be looking for... I'm not sure he was looking for a penalty or not. Meanwhile, Luke Repsik has it on the wing. Repsik made a pass intended for Josh Bauer. Couldn't connect on it. This is now right behind the goal. Tipped off a Mountaineers stick shot there by Penaway. Saved there by DeVore as the Bears can't keep it in their zone. Can't keep it in the Mountaineers zone, I should say. But we'll get an icing here called against.
Fishback's in goal now.
Was that?
Fishback is in goal.
Thank you. The other goal was in earlier, was he not?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
The third will be different than
What's your name, by the way?
I'm Ashton.
Ashton?
Yeah.
Okay. Ashton, a photographer, appears to be for the Mountaineers, just informed me that Appalachian actually made a goaltending change. I actually apologize for that. I did not notice that earlier in the game was goaltender number Fishback was in net right now. Sorry, I'm losing track of my words. I'll get back to that the next whistle. Sometimes it's hard to multitask. There we go. So in net earlier for the Mountaineers, as now Fishback is in goal there for Appalachian. Okay, now I can finally rephrase it. So Rebecca DeVore was in net earlier. I've been informed that they have made a change into the period. Matthew Fishback now in. He's got a goals against average 6.94. Save percentage of .846 and an 0-2-0 record. Antonio now will go for it. It's taken away there by the Mountaineers as it goes towards that save there by Colby Rosen. McCade was the one going for the puck. It appeared to be. It was 13 in black and yellow. McCade goes for it again. Had a few good chances in the first period. And now chasing for it there was Rogers. This shot of that save by Colby Rosen. Rebound there by McCabe, but he fanned on the shot. He's going to have some nightmares on that for the next few minutes as he stays on the ice for now. Shot back in past the Kutztown blue line. Onella was going for the puck as well. Nearly blocked his clearing attempt there by Jason Beck. This is now kept into the zone there of Kutztown as Colton Bates. Beg your pardon, that was actually Izzy with the pass to give it to Owen Parecka past the line. Parecka is going to wait. Makes his centering pass intended for Izzy. Was blocked as the Mountaineers clear it for an icing with 16:29 to go in the second. Still 1-0 in favor of the Bears. So here's an update of the standings for both teams in their divisions. For Kutztown, they're in the Delaware Valley Collegiate Hockey standings. In first place, it's Penn State Harrisburg with a 15-7-0 record. They actually played here last night as they defeated Salisbury 8-1. In second place is Newman with 11-3-1 record. Kutztown at third with 7-12-0 record. And fourth place is Salisbury, a 4-13-1 record. As for the Mountaineers, they are in the Atlantic Coast Conference hockey standings right now. This is High Point University, 12-3-0. Catholic University second with 10-4-0 record. That shot in net was blocked, as now this is going to be taken by DeRosa. I'll get back to the standings in a moment, as it's nearly blocked the other way. This is nearly on towards the point, a blocked pass, as it's nearly past the blue line of Paracone. Gavin Wolf will take it himself. Back and pass to Dalton Bull. Couldn't take control, as Carpenter will go for it on the corner. Graney behind the net. Graney's going to give it one for DeRosa. One-time blast. He's known for that this season, as that shot was blocked. This is cleared towards Rosen and wide. Gets back on the standings now for the Mountaineers. They are in fourth place. In third place is Liberty University. Appalachian is in fourth right now. There's actually 7 teams below them in their 11-team standing. Now this is tipped back in front towards the line of Canestra. Taken away there by Tyree Petaway. Petaway will go around the goal. Wraparound try. How was he not able to finish? He seemed to have some room there of the goaltender Fishback, but he appeared to get just enough of a piece of it to keep it out. So Matthew Fishback, a fun name to say indeed, as Canestra will take it back on the left corner. Center pass for Grady. Couldn't connect on the play. Good idea, good intention, not the right execution there, as now the Mountaineers have this pass tipped off the stick of Canestra. 14.5 to go in the second. Still 1-0 Golden Bears. Novak pass towards Canestra, tipped wide. Canestra shot on the angle. Saved me by Fishback. Rebo's losing the crease as they couldn't tip it home. But we're going to get a whistle here. A helmet of a Mountaineers player appeared to come off, involving an altercation of Jackson Novak. That was the helmet of Aiden Hoey, as I do not believe we have any penalties called as a result of that. So as it is senior night here at Spring Mountain, again, the seniors are Phil Melito, Jackson Novak, and Dalton Bull. I spoke to all three guys before the game just to ask them what is their favorite Kutztown memories. For Phil Melito, I talked to him first. His favorite memory was in freshman year, winning the championship in 2020. Dalton Bull's favorite memory is just hanging out with others on the road, as the Bears go on a lot of road trips here. Novak just basically said to me he enjoys all the times he's had with this team over these last several years. Swatwinski, back and pass there on the side, and that's saved by Colby Rosen, as he's going to cover up. So for the three seniors, just to give some more information, Jackson Novak, president and captain of D2, 22 years of age. His most points in a season was in 2021 with 35. He had a goal and 2 assists last week in the 2 games against Rowan University. Phil Melito, 22 years of age, will be 23 in less than 2 weeks. He has 3 goals, 3 assists for this year. Back comes the Mountaineers nearly the other way, as now this is cleared in there by Fishback, coming out aggressively to sweep the puck past the blue line. For Dalton Bull, the last senior, 21 years of age, had a nice goal in Lake Placid against the Bengals in the first game of the year. This goes off of Jackson Foster's stick at center ice. Coming back the other way is the recently mentioned Phil Melito. Melito going to the side of the net, and I don't think Fishback got a piece of that, as he may have, as it went towards the right corner. Mountaineers will now try to get it past Josh Bauer. This is backhanded into the zone of play there by Rogers. And now moving back was Repsick. Outlet pass coming to Melito. He'll back in it past the behind of the net. This pass now goes to Antonio Lanella. Cleared back towards the zone. Josh Bauer makes this pass. Nearly losing his balance there was DeRosa. He'll take it himself. 12:42 to go in the second. 1-0 Kutztown in the Spring Mountain Outdoor Classic. And Nella. Well, now Josh Bauer will shoot it in. No icing here. The battle for it back on the right corner. Go over there was Bates. Paracone fell it across for DeRosa, and that shot whistles wide. Paracone had his back hit the back part of the glass, and now racing back the other way. Watch out, here come the Mountaineers. It's McCain with a shot, and that did not go, as now Rosen will move back to the right side of the net, towards the left. This centering pass comes in front, back towards the point for the Mountaineers to shoot it in. Good play was made by Johnson to keep it onside for now. Frankie Izzy, 3 goals, 1 assist for 4 points in his freshman year. Paracone's now going to shoot it off the boards for Frankie Izzy. Pass there coming from Bates. Now to DeRosa. What's a shot that goes wide of Fishback? Pareka going for it now on the right side. Chipping for the stick there, as well as a few other players from both squads, as the Mountaineers will clear it down. Paracone's trying to win the race and get to the puck first, and he will. Behind him was Treadman, but he couldn't get to it in time. Paracone on defense. This puck flips up into the air. Gravity brings it down. Illegally gloved there by Gavin Wolf. Wolf with a shot saved by Fishback as it goes out of play. 11:01 remaining in the second. So Kutztown trying to go into the holiday break on a high note, as this will be their last game until January 27th. It's definitely a break I can say the players will need physically and mentally in their hopes to end the season strong. They still have this game to play first, however. Kept on the line, DeRosa with a shot that goes wide, a fish back in towards the corner there. Now the Bears trying to escape back the other way as the Mountaineers, Brady makes this nice pass on the wing for a shot saved by Colby Rosen as he denies Lucas Treadman. Treadman has 8 points this season, 3 goals for 5 assists. As now they're going to, Rosen is way out of his net. He's going to head on back. Petaway is going to now escape through center ice, busting around a defender. This is tipped back to the other way, and now the Mountaineers give it back for Brady. Brady with a shot, trying to go high side as Rosen made a reaction with his blocker, as this will count as it went out of play. Kutztown D3's team played at Santana Arena today. The D2 team will also play there in February. It'll be their last game of the regular season. And from what I know, actually, originally senior night was actually going to be at Santana Arena, but it was switched over to the Winter Classic. 2-for-1 outdoor classic right before the Christmas break and senior night. Pretty cool to say. Jackson Foster, the defenseman, past the line, takes a shot, saved by Fishback as he holds on. As we are nearing the halfway point of regulation time. And while we have this whistle, I want to show you guys something briefly. This is the outfit I got for tonight. The Kutztown Christmas hat, the jersey, the lights. I even have some cool Christmas socks on. I can't show you that at this time. As now Canestra is going to have it right behind that. Center in front. Save made by Fishback. They came from Graney. And the net, I believe, is slightly dislodged. I think it might have been. It was. Wasn't sure for a second based on the angle where we were, but it was slightly unadjusted as they fixed it now. Graney on the circle, tries to win it. And now, meanwhile, Antonio O'Neill tried to go for it as he couldn't. Oh, he did win the race. Going for the puck there was Lorio. As the fan pass, watch out, Canestra with the steal going in as he couldn't finish it. As the puck did not even go towards the net. He tried to make a backhand shot as it just did not go. What a great chance for 45 and gold. He has the puck again. Canestra circling around, ringing around the Rosie. Pockets passing down towards Anella. This pass will now go towards the corner. Novak trying to make this play. He'll go for the puck too. As he brings it back past the line, but he fanned on his pass. Unfortunately, he's trying to race back defensively to get to the puck there, away there from McCabe. As we have a big collision on the corner, we have a penalty coming up as is tipped towards the net. There's a lot of snow on the back of Novak. There was a collision, and unfortunately of where it was, based on all the fog, I couldn't see who went down first, and we'll see, and we're going to see who that is, or who caused the hit, and what the penalty. And okay, it's just what I was initially suspecting in my head. Novak was the one who got hit, and McCabe will go in the box of shame for the next 2 minutes. So the Bears will go on yet another power play. 9:09 to go in the second. 1-0 Kutztown as they go on their second man advantage now. Off this tie-up for Josh Bauer. Colton Bates on the point. Shovels it back towards the point as the Mountaineers will escape shorthanded. Racing back the other way as the Mountaineers have it on the corner for a shot saved by Colby Rosen from Rogers. Carpenter will give it back to Swapwinski. Bailey Swapwinski. He and I actually went to a Reading Royals game last night as we were working on a sports law project requiring to go to a sporting event. And it's me, watch out, here comes the captain. Mountaineers for a shot, and that did not go. Rosen stands his ground there. Bondgren. Beg your pardon, that was not Sam Casper. I thought I saw 34, who was the captain. That was 43, Ryan Bondgren. So apologies for that little mishap here there as the Kutztown Golden Bears have caused an icing with 1:16 to go on their man advantage. So just to be clear, that was Bondgren with a shot on net for the Mountaineers. He has 2 goals for 1 assist for 3 points this year. Off the face of the Bears, take it. Colton Bates, Josh Bauer gets it back. They play catch as Bates goes past the line on an onside play. Bates with a shot, misses the net with the chance. Halfway through the power play now, Mountaineers clear. Repsick, he's got to watch out. He's got Tremond right behind him. Bauer, yanks his pass to Paracone. Josh Bauer now tip this towards center ice. Comes up into the air. Bauer, go for it. Johnston trying to clear it out. He can't. He falls down as he's going to slowly get back up. He has control. A lot of snow on his back end. Kept onside by Paracone. Power play trying to be set. Another good defensive play. Watch a breakaway chance. Shorthanded. Here comes Arnett moving in. And Chosen Rosen says not today. Colby Rosen with the stop as he keeps his shutout alive. Appalachian State fans chanting their team, encouraging them to get back in it. They've had quite a good penalty kill as there's still 20 seconds left on it. DeRosa pass towards Graney. Backhander jumping briefly there was the official and making sure he didn't block the puck. And he just avoided it. Canestra. 5 seconds on the power play now. Canestra moving right in on the corner with a shot. Saved by Fishback as he flops across like a fish out of water. Tipped in front by Novak. He scrambled in the crease, and somehow the Bears couldn't capitalize out of that as we're back to 5-on-5. Man, big chances there. McCade is freed from the box of shame. He'll tip this puck towards the blue line. DeRosa will now shoot it back towards the wing. Brought back there by Canestra. Canestra maneuvering around, trying to make a backhand sweep towards the net. Trickles to the net. They score! After the power play expired, Canestra brought it right around in. And the Bears extend their lead. It's 2-0. That is Michael DeRosa with the goal. He was the last one to touch it. Just like how it matches his jersey number, he makes it 2-0 Kutztown. His 5th goal of the season. As I always say for Michael DeRosa, this rose is more deadly than it may appear. As he's had quite a good year for the Golden Bears as a defenseman. Like I was saying, like for DeRosa and Paracone, for defensemen, they have quite a good amount of offensive numbers on their resume and stat sheets right now. We have a bit of a delay here. Dalton Bull, the senior, on this faceoff as we continue to play on with 6:45 to go in the second. 2-0 Golden Bears. Appalachian trying to get back into this game after traveling over 500 miles. And they would walk 500 more. Anella trying to get it to Gavin Wolf. He'll escape the other way. Anella's pass all the way. He'll go for it on the right corner. Anella falls down as this goes out of play. Anella's pass to Carpenter. Gavin Wolf will take it on the wing. He'll backhand one towards the net as they'll try to do it again. Graney twisting around. Still back on the point. 6 minutes to go in the second period. This is a near shot towards the corner, but it was blocked down. This comes, I almost thought the puck was in the air actually for a second. There was a brief bit of snow from the ice. Fooled my eyes for a brief second there. It's Foster gets it to Carpenter, and that save is made by Fishback. Jackson Foster on defense takes the puck himself. Line change for the Mountaineers coming out of their caves as now the Bears will have this pass from Carpenter down towards Anella. Save made by Fishback, and he covers with 5:20 to go. His faceoff is controlled by Josh Bauer. On the corner there, hard to see who that was for a second as now I believe falling down on the ice for the Mountaineers was Rogers, what we were able to see. Johnson going forward. Melita will backhand one, as once again this goes out of play to stop the players from skating around, at least at a fast pace. And off this face-off, the Bears control for Swatwinski. He'll have to retrieve it all the way back himself. Swatwinski gives it to Petaway. A little less than 5 minutes to go in the period. This is nearly tipped off a stick. Petaway trying to bring the puck right into the zone. Melita will shoot one into it, but this was a delayed offside as Petaway was not back past the blue line in time. But we continue to play on. Rogers had it for a brief second. Beck will now have an onside play. Beck, actually, it was not onside. I thought it was. It was offsides. Not by much, but it was just enough. As both teams will decide to get some, well, it appears actually more like just Kutztown trying to get some reinforcements here. Beck and Graney on the circle. One there by the Mountaineers. Perricone. Pass there for Canestra. Canestra's all the way down towards Jackson Novak. Novak on the corner. And now it's taken away. Novak with a shot from the angle that was blocked down. Now it's DeRosa going for another goal. CB by Fishback. Rebound in front. As Fishback got that one too. And the net is dislodged yet again. Ironic, because in the first period, the trend was players losing their sticks, and in this period is the net being dislodged. Graney on this face-off. Johnston will take it off there. He briefly checked Canestra. Novak, a backhand pass was swept wide. Perricone with a one-timer that goes to the corner of Novak. Takes control. Jackson Novak. Perricone sweeps it back for Novak again as this pass was blocked. Canestra, his shot, safe Fishback as he got a piece of it with the left pillow pad. Good stop to keep his Mountaineers in the game. Bouncing puck down for Perricone. Graney at center. Graney now past the line. Graney going around through the defenders with a backhand shot off the side of the cage. He still has control with this patience. Had great patience on his goal earlier in the first period to give them a 1-0 lead as Canestra down towards Novak. Another loose stick. This time it's the stick there actually of Aiden Hoey. So we're back to that trend of people losing their sticks. I know it's something that happens in the game of hockey, but it seems to be happening more in this than we usually see. At least from what I've seen at least. Here's DeRosa. Shot was blocked down off a loose stick as now the Mountaineers trying to get things going here as they will for now. McCain trying to get around Foster as he takes it back on the left corner. McCain, this is thrown back across there. Mountaineers set up here for a shot that was blocked down. The chance coming there from Hoey as slowly getting up from that block shot was DeRosa. Meanwhile, Novak will hold it on the wing. Takes a shot, saved by Fishback as Colton Bates will go for it. You can see some of the senior banners. The jersey of Phil Melito, the maroon one at least, was somewhat rattling as it was hit. Now it's brought back for a shot that goes lasering way out of play. The chance coming from Marsico as I'm not sure how that was tipped. It was a laser how far it went. I don't even know where it is now. There's fans actually searching for it, and they seem to not be finding it. I can't identify what the exact name of the song that's playing, but there's a similar theme that the Buffalo Sabres used to play in the 70s and 80s at the old Buffalo Auditorium. Famous announcer Rick Jenner used to call games for them for over 50 years. As Casper is going to shoot it back towards the corner. And Nella, Frankie Izzy. Pass was tipped. This is back into the zone there by Brady. Should mention actually one thing about Riley Brady. He has the most points on the team. Ironic, just like in football, Brady still dominates, I guess. Whoopee. As Izzy's pass down towards Pareca. Will chase for it past a few defenders. We'll take it back towards the corner. Pareca's going to have this on the backhand. As now the Mountaineers move back the other way with some numbers if they can. It's a 2-1-2. They bring it past the line. This pass is tipped off of Foster. Tipped towards the net. They score! The Mountaineers have cut the lead in half. And I was just talking about him. Riley Brady with the goal. Perhaps calling the players' names gives them good luck as he gets his 5th goal on the season. And the Mountaineers cut the lead in half. It is now 2-1 with 1:45 to go in the second. So the Mountaineers get some life. They're hoping to get some momentum to end this period to go into the third. This is Noah Kim. Good plays made by Dalton Bull as he somewhat checked back from getting the puck. As now Swatwinski is down for it behind the goal as well as Dalton Bull. Swatwinski on the corner. Flips one all the way down for... See, I wasn't sure if he was looking for a winger there. As now this is behind the net for Carpenter. Carpenter, this comes back in front. Moving back the other way. Watch out is Rogers. Rogers bursting with speed. He's got a wingman. Rogers makes another move as someone got checked by Petaway as we are in the last minute to play in the period. Shot there by Beck. Deflects and goes out of play again. I was told that in the future here at Spring Mountain, they are looking to get safety nettings at some parts of the rink. I can see why so many pucks are going out of play. Arnett wins this faceoff. Mountaineers can't keep it into the zone. Trying to niftily take it away was Melito, but he couldn't, as Perica will have it behind his goal. Pericone. Pass to DeRosa. Repsick trying to skip away, as now Melito at center ice. He's got Bauer on his right side. Graney to his left. Takes the backhand shot, saved by Fishback as he covers up with now 35.2 to go in the second. We'll see if they keep both lines here for both teams. They appear to be, for now at least. They're going to have Repsick go on this face-off as he comes up with it towards the point. Bauer down for it. Takes it himself on the right corner. Repsick down for it now on the left corner. This is backhanded there briefly by Arnett. Now it's Pericone shot that's blocked down. Another seen by Bauer, rebound, and another seen by Fishback. That last try came from Stephen Graney on the doorstep of the net as he denies him once again. 14.5 to go in the second now. Mountaineers will take it through center ice and they can reach for it in time. Falling down on the ice there for the Mountaineers was the recent goal scorer, Riley Brady. Time is just going to expire here, and it is 2-1 in favor of the Kutztown Golden Bears. Goals coming from Stephen Grady, Michael DeRosa, and Riley Brady. We'll be back for the conclusion of this game in the third period. But actually, before I go, wanted to show you guys something, actually. Everyone got this little paper here, information of senior night. Actually got the roster back here, and information about the players. Actually, I'll read you guys a little bit of it. So for the first senior, Dalton Bull. Dalton is in a sport management major. Upon graduation, he will be doing an internship somewhere in the sports industry. He looks forward to becoming an athletic director. Dalton's best KU memories are when he scored at Lake Placid and the unforgettable bus rides with the fellas. His advice to his current teammates and future KU players is to enjoy your time and don't take it for granted because it flies too fast. For Phil Melito, Phil is a supply chain management major and looks forward to getting a job and getting paid. Phil is an assistant captain for the 23-24 season, has served as the locker room guy during his time at KU. His favorite memories are coming back after a home win and having some waters with my teammates. And last but not least, Jackson Novak. Novak is in a business management major who plans to continue his education at KU, working towards his MBA, and then will pursue a business management career. He has served as the club president for the last 2 years and is the D2 captain. So with that all said, we'll be back for the third.
Third period's about to get underway here. I might need to reattach my headset, so this might take a second.
All right, now we're good to go. Third period is about to get underway. It is 2-1 in favor of the Golden Bears. The goals for Kutztown coming from Michael DeRosa and Stephen Graney. Riley Brady with the goal for the Mountaineers. Trying to come back into this game. So Rebecca DeVore who started in net for the Mountaineers in the first period. Then it went to Matthew Fishback, and now we have another goaltender in for the Mountaineers. It is number 42, Nicholas Wilcox. I was actually told in the middle of the second period that the Mountaineers, with 3 goalies, they always switch them for each period so they can always play. I'll go over Wilcox's stats in a moment. Actually, I'll go over them right now. For Wilcox, goals against average 5.25, save percentage of .832, a 2-2-0 record. So the third goaltender in for the Mountaineers tonight. Definitely a different system than we usually see in a hockey team, but it seems to work for them. This is now nearly brought back the other way. The Mountaineers will go for there. Now it's Josh Bauer. Bauer on the right side. Bauer with a wrist. There might be a slight audio change for the next few minutes. The Stream iPhone here, which is my camera, there might be a slight audio change for the next few minutes. I have to put in my charger here. It did not go through during the intermission. You'll still hear commentary. It might just sound a little different for a few minutes.
You guys still hear me pretty good. Hopefully you guys can hear me at least well enough for now, as it's going to be blasted there by Petaway wide of the boards. Now Graney will take for it on the corner, as now the Mountaineers will flip one back for Slotwinski to be retrieved there by Petaway. He'll backhand one back towards Slotwinski. Someone hit there on his shoulders. As now Beck is going to hit it back towards the corner. Nearly towards Graney. Graney trying to gain possession himself defensively. As Slotwinski has it on defense for Kutztown. Slotwinski, Frankie Izzy on the wing. Izzy with a shot that was tipped off a body and back towards the corner again. As now the Mountaineers will chase for it back towards the right corner by Johnson, and a save made there by Colby Rosen. Got a piece of it with his stick. Colton Bates. Down back for Carpenter. Carpenter will try to take some control. Beg your pardon, that was Petaway. Thought I saw 13. It's actually number 3. Petaway is going to go for it back as he's hit back there from behind. This is cleared back on towards the boards. Shifting puck towards the net there of Wilcox, as now Izzy trying to have it on towards the point. And Colton Bates takes control, the junior, on the circle with a shot that's blocked away. Wilcox will leave it for his defense. As now the Mountaineers will try to get it back the other way. He cleared it in the zone. Sorry if the screen might freeze for a time or two every now and then. I have to fix something technical-wise. Unfortunately, it's happening during this very time. As meanwhile, Antonio Nella moves back the other way with Gavin Wolf. Now Nella with the shot saved there by Wilcox as the rebound was loose and he was denied.
The audio still might be sounding a little different right now. It's almost like you're hearing a surround sound. The microphone you're hearing from right now is actually the microphone from my phone, not my headset. There's times where I'm trying to connect it to the phone of my camera and it just doesn't go through for whatever reason. Hopefully I can get that fixed during the break. This is brought back towards the corner. The Mountaineers will try to set up here, falling down. I believe it was DeRosa. Actually, beg your pardon, the audio is now fixed. That's good for now. Puck towards the point. Shot on that, saved by Colby Rosen as he keeps this a 1-goal game. Icing will be called here. All right, I think we're good to go now. So again, sorry if the screen's been freezing a few times there and audio might have changed. Now I think we're good. There we go. Okay. Hopefully we don't have any more issues like that. DeRosa down for it on the corner. Repson will make a backhand there down for Paul Perricone. Perricone, this is tipped away there towards Josh Bauer. Racing back the other way for the puck to get control there was Casper. Now the Mountaineers bring it back on the wing is Arnett. This pass was a tipped puck that goes wide of the net of Rosen. Centering pass there. Here comes the Mountaineers, saved there by Colby Rosen. What a chance on that there coming there from Chase Arnett. Trying to tie this puppy up at 2. Alito back down for it. This pass comes on the wing. Mountaineers move into number, centering pass there for a shot that goes off the glass there from Tremont. Canestra is now going to race through center ice. Falling down there for the Mountaineers was Tremont. As now Canestra going right around behind the goal. A big hit's made by Canestra on a Mountaineers player. Couldn't see who that was at first. Now I can. That was Chase Armette. As this puck makes a weird bounce towards Novak. Novak on the wing. Shoots one off a Mountaineer stick. And one of millions of pucks in this stadium going out of play. And that's just another one to go out. So many fans getting free souvenirs tonight. Novak will now go to the bench for a change. Izzy, Bates, Pareka, Anella, and Foster on the ice for the first line, or at least the starting line here. They're not usually the first line, I beg your pardon there. Bates couldn't come up with the puck there, but it's nicely taken away there by Owen Pareka. Falls down. Anella with a shot, and a nice save is made there by Wilcox as now Bates will go forward again. He's somewhat checked. Now going around towards the corner is Pareka. Got there for Izzy. Frank Izzy. On the point there is Foster. Foster with a shot that actually was not saved by Wilcox. It went wide. Squibbed there by Colton Bates. Taken away there was Beatson, as now the Bears will have to take it back there from Foster. Icing will be called here.
Off this face-off. One there. Anella, a shot save. Wilcox as he stops play. .13:29 to go in the third period. Kutztown with a 2-1 lead. Appalachian trying to slowly come back into this game. They were down by 2, and now they're only down by 1. Tipped puck towards the net, saved by Wilcox as it went off his left pillow pad. Gavin Wolf going forward too, trying to take it back as well. Kutztown chance continue on here on this side of the rink, as now this is tipped off a Mountaineer stick that was Rogers. Carpenter's pass. Gavin Wolf trying to get it away, as he can't escape the reach there of Beatson. That shot on net goes wide there from Gavin Wolf anyway. Now the Mountaineers somewhat have control here as they shoot it back towards the right corner. Foster down for Anella. Antonio now. Foster will actually briefly have it back as Gavin Wolf is going to wait to carefully shoot it by. Johnson was checked on his shoulder, his right shoulder to be exact, by Carpenter. He makes a check as well, that time on Repsick. Paracone gets it back there to the point. DeRosa, his pass goes wide. Scores! A weird tip in front of the goal found its way in. Carpenter races towards center ice. And out of nowhere, the Bears with a 3-1 lead. Carpenter, the freshman with the goal, 13 in gold. Get his third on the season and in college hockey. I actually lost track of the puck. Unfortunately, based on my broadcaster's capabilities, I cannot give you an instant replay. I'm sorry, I'm not ESPN or NBCSN. If I could, I would show you that right now. But regardless, the Bears with a 3-1 lead, their second 2-goal lead of the night. Back towards the point, bounces wide. This is now tipped off. That's nearly a check on the point. As we're going to have a delayed penalty coming up here, it's against the Mountaineers. Rosen goes towards the bench. Delayed call.
So delayed penalty after the Bears took a 3-1 lead. They're about to go on another power play. but it's still a delay call. Paracone with a shot. He gets tumbled hard there on towards the corner as we have another check there. That time that was actually on Repsick, trying to check him a little bit even after the whistle was Riley Brady. So we'll have a penalty against, that appears to be Brandon Miller, the assistant captain. He'll be in the box for a holding call. 2 minutes. With 11:50 to go in regulation, went into this period with a 2-1 lead, now with a 3-1 lead, and they'll try to make it 4-1 here to get a potential insurance goal. Bears win it. DeRosa, Paracone on the point. Off the shifting stick there of Canestra. Paracone again. Canestra trying to get for it. Guided there to Novak. Canestra to the back. In front of the goal there was Graney. Puck towards the back, saved there by Wilcox as it goes actually off the side of the net. As Novak to Canestra. One-time blast by Paracone. It was a flipping puck that did not go. A near breakaway shorthanded chance that came from Arnett. A big check is made by Arnett, and he took down a Golden Bear. I believe that was Josh Bauer. It was not. It was actually DeRosa. Thought I saw a 6. It was a 2 on his jersey from that hit. As now Novak will take it here on the power play. A minute 19 to go in it. Novak's pass tipped in front. As this is a nearly down for Canestra. Paracone trying to wait to give it to Graney. Graney, slap pass down for Paracone. Paracone, sliding pass going to Novak. Puck to the back, though, is Paracone. This is a tipped pass. Good defensive play there by Arnett. Canestra, bringing it around towards the circle. Canestra waiting, shooting, and I believe he got the pipe with that. Yes, he hit the post. He hit the iron with the rubber. You can kind of hear the part of the net from here. The crowd reacting, too, as we'll get a whistle with 43 seconds to go with the man advantage. A little less than 10 minutes to go in the game.
And as we have that whistle, we are actually having another penalty. This one is also on the Mountaineers. It's on number 9, Lucas Trentman. So the Golden Bears are going on a 5-on-3 for the next 43 seconds.
Come on, K-U!
Off this face of the Mountaineers clear right away, so the Bears a big chance to extend their lead even further. Swatwinski. Bauer to take it. Out of his own end. Down for Colton Bates past the line. Bates stops. Back towards the point. Swatwinski has it on there on the corner. Repsick now. Moves around. Shoots one. That was blocked. Repsick gets it back, however. Flipping pass to Swatwinski. Swatwinski still holds on. Feeds it over to Colton Bates. Plenty of room and time to work on the tape different towards that slot. Swatwinski is denied by Wilcox. He keeps stumbling across as it's cleared. Stephen Graney. First penalty has expired for the Mountaineers. It's 5-on-4 for the next minute 05 and counting. 9 minutes to go in the third. 3-1 Kutztown. Now the Bears set up here for Colton Bates. Bates, 71 in gold, as you can see him right now, with the puck on his stick, with a shot that goes wide of the goal. Controlled there on the point by Paul Paracone. Paracone's pass down there for DeRosa. Passive up for Graney as he takes it off the boards, but he lost control as it goes to center ice. 30 seconds on the man advantage for the Bears. Graney back for Novak. Novak has it around there from Miller. That shot goes wide. Now it's Canestra. Canestra maneuvering around Brady. Canestra making some nice moves. Going right to the goal as we actually have a whistle. Not seeing what exactly happened. Novak's helmet came off as they blow play dead.
We actually have a penalty on Jackson Novak. He'll be in for 2 minutes. So it'll be 4-on-4 for the next. And then there'll be a power play for the Mountaineers for a minute 48. So the Mountaineers will get a chance to perhaps get back in this one. They still have time to work with, but it'll run out soon enough if they don't hurry. The Bears hoping for the opposite. As now the graduate student Gavin Wolf will backhand one back towards the corner. With less than 8 minutes to go in the game. Power play is now started for the Mountaineers as they trail by 2. Taking control there was Casper. But not for long, as now it's going to be brought back the other way. Arnett makes the pass on the right wing, bring it back. It's Tremont. Tremont centering pass for Arnett. Back to Tremont. His tipped pass goes wide. Good play idea. It's not the right execution. Power play setting up here. First shot saved by Colby Rosen as he covers the rebound. The first shot coming there from Riley Brady. So, minute 8 to go in the man advantage for the Mountaineers. They're going to have Rogers on the left wing and Brady going for the Arnett, actually, I beg your pardon, for the faceoff. Kept on the line. Beck with the shot. Tipped towards the net. Saved by Colby Rosen. It went off the stick of Brady. As is brought back by Peck. Peck back towards Arnett. Peck's going to take a one-time shot. That did not go towards the net. Actually, it was in the direction. Just not enough to it. .41 seconds on the man advance now. It's Kutztown's doing a good job killing some clock here. It's still in the zone for now. One time blessed by Perricone as that one goes out of here. And obviously that's not a home run since this is not baseball, but that puck went flying way out here. I honestly lost track of where it was as it went into the dark sky. They'll get a new puck to play with here. Bates, Penaway, Slotwinski, and Parecka on the ice for the penalty kill now for the Bears. 32 seconds to go on it. Bates on this face-off against Arnett. That shot's blocked. The check is made there on Brady, trying to take down away. Bears thinking they were looking for penalties. That shot goes wide of the glove there of Colby Rosen. Back on the high slot, keeps it in play. As it comes back to the wing. First shot that goes wide. That chance came from Lucas Tremont. Rosen makes the stop here, has the puck, and covers up with 6:22 to go. We'll keep our eyes on the goaltender, Wilcox, if the Mountaineers deem it necessary to pull their goaltender. They traveled quite a long way to get here, so it would not shock me one bit if they do that. Colton Bates on the circle. One there by the Mountaineers, or at least both teams are trying to take control of it. It comes back towards the point. Brady back towards the right corner. He has it on the play for a shot, and then Rosen reacted and went off the glass. As the Golden Bears will try to kill some clock here. The penalty has expired. Novak is freed from the box of shame. And he is not on the ice right now as he went back to the bench. Little less than 6 minutes to go. This pass is nearly tipped away. A check is made there by McCade. Had a few chances in this game as Frankie Easy nearly takes it past the line as the Mountaineers will give this puck to Penaway. 5:33 and counting to go in the third. It is 3-1 in favor of Kutztown. Repsick merely made a check on Bongren as Anella takes it now. Now the Mountaineers will have to move with some numbers as they're still trailing by 2. Both a good amount of offenses. I can say Kutztown has had more. I'm only saying it that way since there's no official shots on that on the scoreboard. As now this is going to be tipped back towards the right wing. Nella back for Foster. Phil Melito past the line will get checked off the glass. Bauer slaps this pass back to him. As now this comes back the other way for Antonio Onella. Now the Mountaineers going in for a shot that goes wide. Once again from Lucas Tremont. He's had a few good chances in this game. Johnson made a check there on Melito. Kutztown coaches and players looking for a penalty. They're not going to get it. Now the Mountaineers take it back on defense there for Beatson. DeRosa now on defense. Will hold on back for Foster. As this puck goes out of play, not too far from our broadcast area. It'll be retrieved. 4:03 to go in the third. Zombie Nation, otherwise known as the Boston Bruins goal song that's been used at TD Garden for many years, playing in the background. I think even haters of the Bruins even like this song. It's a good hype song. It really is. DeRosa will now take it back as this is backing it back towards Beck, but not to him. Now he takes it for a shot that goes wide. 3:45 to go in the game. Mountaineers trail by 2. Their goaltender Wilcox still in his net. One-time shot saved by Colby Rosen as DeRosa backhands one for Novak. Novak flips one up into the air, back towards the corner. Graney centering pass taken away there by Rogers. Rogers on the wing, trying to make some dekes about DeRosa, but he lost it as Novak can't get it out of the zone. It's still kept in by Beck, 47 in black and yellow. Mountaineers nearly took it away, but they can't. It'll be cleared by Perricone, but it unfortunately hits the official. They always try to avoid the puck there, but it went off of him accidentally. There is a rule in the NHL that even if a puck hits an official for a pass that results in a goal, like say if it went off official to an opposing forward that scored, it would still count. It only doesn't count in the NHL if it goes off an official and directly into the net. And we have a timeout called here, believed by Appalachian, with a little less than 3 minutes to go in this game. Appalachian trails by 2, so depending on where they put the face-off here, would not be surprising if they pulled their goalie right off the bat, but we'll see what they'll do. Casper, Brady, Tremont, Arnett, as well as Marsco on the ice for the Mountaineers. Bull, Wolf, Carpenter, Slotwinski, and Petaway on the ice for the Bears. Less than 3 minutes to go. It is 3-1 Kutztown. Bears trying to end 2023 on a high note. If they win, it'll be their second win in their last 3 games. Great momentum push for them to go into the break, but the Mountaineers trying to get back in this one. Petaway. Slotwinski towards the back. Now this is backhanded a good maybe by Tremont as this is going to be chased by Slotwinski behind the goal. Checked in narrowly off of Petaway. Gavin Wolf tried to go for the puck himself, but he couldn't catch up to it. Mountaineers trying to take it back here. Cleared into the zone as the Bears still kill some clock here. 2:10 to go in the game. Repsig will chase forward down. Sam Casper. Repsig back at best. Carpenter's pass was fanned as he was an opposing defender. They'll battle for in the corner. Kutztown doing a good job trying to kill some clock here as it's slowly winding down. Minute 41 counting to go. Still Bears up by 3-1. Marzico as he'll fall down. Casper off the glass bow trying to take control as the Mountaineers finally rush back the other way. Wilcox still in his net. Shot on net that goes wide of Rosen. It's off the side of the mesh of the net. It has to be pitchforked out. They get it free. 1:19 to go. Repsig will go for as well as Foster. And we're going to get a whistle with 1:12 remaining in the game. Actually, wasn't sure what the stop was for initially, but I don't believe the net was dislodged. Apologies, I wasn't sure what that was for exactly. Off this tie-up as the Golden Bears will try to kill some clock. Wilcox is still in his net. Surprised he didn't pull him sooner. We'll see if they'll still try to do so. As now Johnson, 65 in black and yellow, will make this pass towards center ice. This is backhanded by Beck, saved by Colby Rosen. There's a Kutztown Golden Bear down as this puck goes out of play. That is Antonio Anella. He is head first down on the ice. He's slowly moving. He might need some assistance here.
All of your mother's Christmas gifts.
Anella is now down on his knees, slowly moving. Coach Booth is going to come onto the ice to help him out a little bit. He's going to get up on his 2 feet and slowly make his approach back towards the bench.
So Kutztown
Mountaineers can come out with a miracle here. The Bears are looking to go home this holiday break happy. The Mountaineers trying to get back in it. They still have some time if they can get some quick shots on goal and just see what happens. And based on the fact there are 6 men on the ice for the Mountaineers, they are finally pulling their goaltender, Nicholas Wilcox.
Money line, let's go.
Bears trying to get it back there from Melito. Bears trying to get a nice win on senior night as well. Cleared all the way back down. Beck will retrieve. 30 seconds to go in the game. Beck is going to get somewhat checked by Phil Melito. Fans and some appreciation of that. Brought over there by Stephen Graney. Backhand there for DeRosa. 16 seconds left. Mountaineers trying to get one last chance if they can. 10 seconds to go. The Bears with a well-bound performance on all circles as going for the empty cages, Phil Melito. He's got time. Melito on senior night. Scores!
With 0.6 seconds.
Phil Melito make
The one to seal the game. That's his 3rd of the season. They'll just kill the clock on senior night. And the
classic. Jackson Nilbeck.
Dalton Ball and Phil Melito get a nice senior night win for themselves as well as all their teammates. You saw Stephen Graney doing a theater as a player for the Flames and did celebrations like
Ice. That was awesome as the Bears go into the winter break with a positive, winning 4-1 over Appalachian State. For those of you watching from Kutztown's and Appalachian's
Thank you for joining us for
of the game here, Kutztown will not be back until
7th. For those of you in the Lehigh Valley, I look
coming back doing some games in the LVSHL and possibly
youth events for Kutztown.
Break. And I'm signing off.
Kutztown would like to say thank you one more time for coming out to the Spring Mountain Outdoor Classic, and congratulations to all the seniors once again.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho,